Day of Broadside, day 781. It's Christmas. I posted a couple videos from the last couple Christmases to kind of have some kind of spirit about me because I'm just not feeling this one. This has been a rough week. Miss my dad. It's strange too because, my mom, she did all the shopping, and all that stuff. I mean, she was so much a part of what our Christmases were growing up, but there's something about the presence and essence of somebody that's missing that just leaves a void. There's this chasm that doesn't exist anymore. And that presence is what I miss about my dad. It was just weird, him not being there. And it's only been 6 months, 6 months and a couple days since he died. And, I was pretty fortunate growing up that, I didn't lose a lot of people. I had all my grandparents and well into their 80s and early 90s and all. And I lost like one uncle, a few years ago. Man, I just didn't have a lot of, death in my family other than great-great-grandmothers, that, just naturally die, but you're not as close to them. But it's, it's just strange, because I remember when my grandmother died, my grandfather, he would get all depressed at the holidays. And I just remember thinking, like, what's the big deal? I didn't understand it. And I understand it now. And I don't want to understand it. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's life. Things happen. People die. You got to move on. But it just sucks, man. Like, I don't like any part of it. I'm ready for it to all be over. I'm glad that there's millions of people out there having a great time today and hanging out with their families and all that stuff. And I was at the house yesterday by myself, and I'm by myself today, and it's just me and my thoughts, you know what I mean? And so I drove out here to the cemetery, and it's a beautiful day. My mom's headstone is already up, even though she's still alive, which is kind of ominous. And I get it, man. Like, I'm a big boy. I'm at the age where that kind of shit happens, but it's just a strange thing to have a presence that was in your life, your entire life, just stripped away, and it's gone. And now it's just kind of laid to rest. It's weird. So I apologize if my merriment is not really where it needs to be. I suppose I've got to, find a way to get back on track. It's just a very depressing series of events that I just didn't want to go through. And I didn't realize how bad it was going to be. You don't realize how much you miss people until they're gone. And I mean, there's tons of people out there. Some may be listening to this that, you're not in the presence of people that you wish you were, for myriad reasons. It could be a death, a breakup, a whatever, somebody that just leaves your life and all. And it's sad, and it's a lot to swallow, but yeah, I miss my dad a lot more than I ever thought I would. I knew I'd miss him, but it's just not the same until you go through it, And so, I hope everybody has a good Christmas. I'm just ready for it to be over, So.